Um, no, I mean, we got to take care of home. Honestly, I don't think we. Last night is a different game. We just gotta, I guess, play the same way we played the two home games we've had so far tomorrow. That's all we could do. I mean, can't worry about the road. Honestly, can't worry about the road. We might not get a chance to go back on the road if we don't play the right way tomorrow.
Even your numbers combined with Demar's numbers, such a difference between say 1, 2, and 5, and 3 and 4.
Yeah, well, last night they took the ball out of my hands. I think, I was in a good rhythm, but, they did a good job of taking the ball out of my hands all night, having two bodies on me. That's what their adjustment was. So, I mean, if they would have let me, if they didn't be super aggressive, I would have been able to probably had more effective of a game. But they were aggressive on me all night. Two guys on me, three guys, around me. So I just feel like if they didn't, but they did. They did a great job of doing it. So give them credit. Now we have to make an adjustment.
What's your reaction to this story that's circulating about Damari and Corey?
Well, it's you think about it. We work differently. Sometimes I'm up at 3:30 in the morning, just because we just landed at 2. So I might be watching film. I might be, our clocks are different. They got plenty of rest. I'm sure. I mean, whatever time they got, it doesn't matter. That's what they do. That's what they did. Whatever they did, they were prepared for the game. We just lost. If we didn't lose, then what? People wouldn't say anything. But our internal clocks are different. I'm not making any excuses. But they did what they did, and they were prepared to play. And even if I'm still going to war with those guys. I still believe they were prepared to play.
Where were you at 2 o'clock?
I don't even remember.
What do you do to match the first 6 minutes? Their force was off the charts. How do you sort of match that? And you expected it was coming, and then you respond as well as I presume you wanted to.
Well, we were 20 to 16 with like the 3-minute mark, and then I think they went in like a, crazy. And that's offensive rebounds, turnovers, pushing the ball, getting out in transition, fouls, us stabbing in the backcourt, everything. We helped them, but game 5's over, so we got game 6 to really focus on just being us and playing better.
Do you have that force in you as a group?
Yeah, I mean, we've shown it. I think we have a great force, and especially, I guess, at home. You see how we've played. So we just got to take care of home and play our game at home like we usually do.
Kyle, you mentioned earlier in the playoffs about emptying the clip, so that before after Game 7,
Yeah.
the Pacers with DeMar.
Yeah.
How do you replicate that tomorrow night, especially with the amount of shots that you and DeMar get?
Well, honestly, yesterday they did a good job of taking the ball out of our hands, and we didn't get as many shots that we could have because of their aggressiveness. And we're not selfish basketball players, so we're not going to just shoot shots because we're going to play the right way, and that's how our team is always going to be built. We're going to play the right way. But we get what can help us is getting stops and get out in transition. And they can't double team it. They can't do this. We can get out and get shots that way.
But the way you guys have won the 2 prior elimination games is getting DeMar the 2 most shot attempts in games at any point this year. So does that have to be the formula?
I think getting stops and then getting out and going. I think when Indy and whoever Miami, they weren't as aggressive double teaming, so we were able to give them the ball and get them out and flow a little bit better. And but I think we just got to play aggressively, and it all starts on the defensive end. Everything starts on the defensive end. We get stops, then they can't set up their defense.
Whether you guys have won or lost in these playoffs, we always sort of come in here and say, will this carry over? Can this carry over? And it seems like the answer is always no. And do you believe in momentum? And can this playoff sort of disprove that momentum exists?
I believe that every single game in the playoffs, round 1 to Eastern Conference Finals, every single game is a different game. I mean, we've proven it. I mean, literally, if you watch this, we've proven every game is a different game. So you can't, you learn and you make adjustments, and then you go on and prepare for the next game. Every game is completely different.
How quickly do you learn how different the game is?
I mean, you look at the film and you see, okay, this game. I mean, last night.
No, but like tomorrow, for instance, how quickly are you going to realize what the game is going to be like?
First 5 minutes, we'll see. Honestly, first 5 minutes. You know, like last night, first 5 minutes, you could see what the games kind of. They were aggressive. They were physical. The games 3 and 4, same thing with us. We were aggressive, physical. Games 1 and 2. So it's definitely, you know, within the first 5 minutes of the game, and it can change throughout the game. You know, second quarter might be different, third, but the first 5 minutes can definitely, you know, tell a game.
When was the last time you were trapped that aggressively?
Washington last year. I mean, throughout the season a little bit, but last year they did a good job of just blitzing everything in the playoffs. Last year they took me and DeMar out the series, you know, just by having 2 bodies on us.
Is it more frustrating?
Sorry, Mike, go ahead. Like, I think 19 turnovers, 30 points off the 19 turnovers, so a lot of live ball turnovers, obviously. Presuming they are going to blitz you like that.
Yeah.
What steps do you have to do to make sure that you're making them pay?
I gotta be better in knowing what they're doing, and I know what they're going. We just gotta, as a team, everyone has to be on the same page. And I might be thinking one thing, but somebody's not. So I gotta get my mind on the same page as that guy. So we just gotta be on the same page. I think the 2 games here we really didn't have that many turnovers, and we had probably 19 last night, and we got out rebounded. It was a lot of things that went bad last night, but in knowing that they're going to blitz us or whatever they're going to do, we have to all be on the same page. And as a point guard, I got to make sure I know what my guys are going to do.
Those live ball turnovers.
They're drastically bad when you got LeBron coming at you.
But being on the same page, do you mean knowing where the roller's going to be?
Yeah,
the other
yes,
team is?
knowing where we are going to. So if it's me and 4 other guys on the floor, whoever it is, I should know, or we should all be on the same page and know, okay, hey, this is going to happen. Let's get here. And that's what the coaching staff has done a good job of making those type of adjustments all year and throughout these playoffs.
What about the adjustment with getting JB back after missing 8 games? Is it just natural because you played so many games with him, or does it take some time?
Well, I mean, his position is, you know, right now, when we can get him the ball, he can score, get him the post-ups. But just the, you know, we understand what he can do for us. And, you know, it's definitely just that guy coming back from injury. So, you know, some minutes are going to be taken from someone else, and, you know, shots are going to be taken from other people. But if it helps us win games, that's all that matters.
Are you all on the same page on the court?
Oh, yeah, we all understand I mean, he's been out for, you know, a while, but, you know, he's been here active and still been a part of the team. So I think we all have we're all on the same page in that standpoint.
What's harder for you? The kind of game like last night where they do such a great job on you, or the kind of game where you throw up a bunch of shots and don't make them like some of the ones earlier in the playoffs? What frustrates you?
A loss frustrates me in general, to be honest. No matter if I shoot 40 times, I miss all of them, and, you know, even if it's just a loss in general is a frustrating thing. Me personally, I care about my teammates and my team. So, you know, last night, you know, we did some things. I did some things that, I mean, I passed the ball, made some shots, but shoot, they got the ball out of my hand. So I trust my teammates to make the plays at times and make shots. And if we make shots, it's a big difference.